Yup. Yo, what's up, everybody? What day is it? I don't know the day. That's okay. It's okay. I don't need to know the days. I just know it is today, right? Today is the day, we could say. And I'm here, you're here, and we want to talk about shave it or grow it. Shave it or grow it out. It could go a lot of ways. I'm talking about the dudes out there, the dudes, the bald dudes, the going bald dudes, the dudes who are thinning, the dudes who are having some hair challenges, and you think about it all the time. I'm talking to you. This video's for you. This isn't for the bohemian hippie European chick who's wondering if she should shave it or grow it out. Shave it. It's for the dudes. And the answer is actually going to be the same, obviously. You got to shave that shit, man. You got to shave that shit. You can't be rocking the fucking crappy hairdo. You can't be rocking the thinning hairdo. You can't be rocking the balding hairdo. You can't be rocking the already gone bald, pretending not to look like it hairdo. You can't rock the fake hairdo because everybody knows. This is Uncle Mike here. I'm telling you as a friend, it's the intervention. If your hair's going, man, be proactive. Take it off. Be confident about that shit. Don't try and grow it out. Don't try to pretend. I can grow my hair out pretty well from the front, but I got the patches. I got some spots that just don't hold up. They don't toe the company line. Therefore, fuck it. Shave, boop, done, slick, clean, easy, confident, happy, athletic, healthy. Don't be the dude who's rocking the George Costanza and the couple tufts over the top, and you're 28 years old, 34 years old, 52 years old. Don't be the dude who's rocking the fucking spray, the spray of static electric particles that binds to hair and it fills it. It's like spray on hair polish that has a thickening agent. Don't be that dude. Don't be that dude either. Don't be the dude who's putting on the hair pieces and getting it all fit and trimming it and cutting it so it all fits and blends in. Don't be that dude. Don't be that dude. I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying, come on home. Come on home. Put your feet up. Enjoy life. Stop worrying about it. Just shave that shit. You look better. I don't know one person. I haven't met one person who doesn't look better with a shaved head or a closely buzzed head. That's typically what I do. Sometimes I shave it because I got a really cool buzzer, or I get bored in the shower. Imagine that. And I shave it down. Bald skin. Or let it grow. And I'll just like buzz it for a while because I can kind of buzz it and it looks proper. It looks solid. Um, but I'm not going to try and like grow out my sides and then like brush them a certain way and then like brush them up to the top and then like brush them down, like then like spike it, and then a wind comes in, it goes like, can't be that dude. And I'm having fun, and I know some dudes are pissed right now because some of my buddies, you're my buddies. I'm talking to my buddies right now. I had this conversation with my buddies. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Just fucking shave that shit. So how many products do you have and all these different shampoos and leave on treatments and all this crazy shit dudes do. So ladies listening, the dudes do it too. The dudes obsess. And I'm just saying, don't just shave that shit. Buzz it down, shave that shit. Watch how different life becomes. This is a public service announcement from Uncle Mike over here and the rest of the world. And I'll close on this before I answer your questions. Everybody in the world looks at you and is like, oh, yeah, good looking guy. What's up with his hair? Why does he brush it like that? Like look, it's obvious. We see it. Why is he wearing that thing on his head? That's not his. Why is he wearing that thing? That's not doesn't look right. Like, why is his hair so black everywhere? And what's that? What's that on his hair? It doesn't look like hair, but it's where hair is. It looks like it's supposed to be hair. What is that? That's what people are thinking when you're walking around. Just cut it, shave it, done deal. Um, Let me know if you do. Let me know how life changes. Jui, grow it out, player. There you go. Roman Grant, what's up, brother? Jui, be like Jesus. Steel Jack City, what's up, man? Good to see you. Michael Josephine, grow it out. I'm done. I'm doing the same things right now. Also, a balding dude. Don't listen to the beard haters out there. I'm not talking beards. I'm talking head. The beard, do you on the beard? You know, we all, because as guys, that's what we do. We go super shaved, or we do the stash, the Eduardo, I call it. We do like the Fu Manchu, the grunge, kind of like etch it, like Drake. Um, just you know, whatever fucking man, burly man. Not the beard. I'm talking about the head. Shave that shit. Shave that head hair. What's up, Seth? Frank Nash, anything on D-aspartic acid? No, Frank, probably tomorrow I'll have time. My days are pretty scheduled. Of every 15 minutes is how I schedule my days. So I have 15-minute blocks. This, obviously, I give myself 15-minute blocks. So I get a little buffer before and after. I usually go about 45, 60 minutes on this one. So I know that this is YouTube time. Then I have open blocks to add other things that aren't on my schedule. I'm pretty efficient that way, and it works extremely well. I get a lot more done that way instead of free forming my day. This is just kind of on the business side that other people do. So to answer that, that's actually scheduled for Friday afternoon. I'll be drilling down on that, and also about 12 other topics I'm playing with. Johan, what's up? Big and bald. It's my fave. That's right, Johan. Exactly. Seth, luckily I still have my hair, though it is gaining more wisdom than I'd like to make up for you. Ragnar, let it grow, of course. Joey Oliveira, Mike, bro, I'm hanging on to everything I have. My wife won't let me shave the dome. I need help. I want to take it all off. Couple things you could do. You could go to cut your hair, quote, oh, I'm going to cut my hair, and, you know, in the bathroom with a buzzer, and the guard fell off the buzzer, honey. I had to make the rest of the hair match, and then take it down to like the lowest part on the buzzer, and then just maintain that. I like it. Man, this feels good. I like it. She'll dig it. I would assume she'll dig it because you look good, you look clean, you look tight, you'll look younger, you look better, you look healthier. You don't look like you're an aging person anymore. You look like you've reached your optimal age. That's another thing balding does. And I know women experience this also. It's alopecia. And I know all humans experience this in different ways, shapes, and forms. But also, there's a psychological side. And that's kind of what I'm talking about the first part of the video. And now a little bit, there's a psychological side of pretending you're not good enough, or pretending you're something else that you deem to be better, instead of just embracing who you are, what you are. Do you rock it? Rock it. Be you, do you, rock it. But going through all those different, because some of you listening right now, and some of you have friends who do this, spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of product, a lot of focus, a lot of energy, and that's kind of a negative energy. It's almost as if saying that you're not good enough, instead of embracing who you are and just getting back to the business of fucking crushing life. Now, if something comes out, some sort of, who knows, medical procedure, who knows, and it seems that some might even be close to that, well, maybe that's a viable option. That's fine. No problem with that. It's like, a lady's getting breast augmentation. No problem with that, especially post. Well, not, I can't even, I won't even put a criteria on it. But some ladies that, that makes them feel better about themselves. Same thing. Hopefully it comes for guys. I don't know if I would take part in it. I'm cool. I like this. I like this version of myself. Ragnar, I'm talking about the beard. I know, Ragnar. So I thought a lot of people would talk about the beard. Beard gains, making these beard gains. I'm enjoying beard life right now. My daughters love the beard. They say, do beard. And I take the beard and I like, I get them on top of their head and rub the beard on their head. And they laugh and think it's funny. My wife, not so much. She doesn't like a beard game. David Weinstein, 3 weeks of shredded. Step 1, shave head. Ha! I like that, David. Instantly lose 1 pound. Well, maybe you, buddy. Juit, haven't heard a good Uncle Mike rant in a while. I love when you flip out and yell. Ha! That's on the podcast, of course, the Mike Dolce Show podcast. I tend to rant a little bit more than I do on the YouTube channel. Because when I'm ranting on the podcast, it's because I'm completely alone most of the time, locked in a room all by myself. Now, at least here with the YouTube channel, I'm talking to you guys. I see you guys. It's like we're all hanging out together. So I don't rant quite as much. You keep me in check. But when I'm all alone like a fucking madman sipping coffee, partaking in possible recreational, legal, earth grown, um, what's the term? Ingredients, I guess you could say. Imagine the rants that happen, the epiphanies. I solve all the world's problems like 20 times a day. Joey, what about body hair? Stay groomed, gents. Stay groomed, gents. That's something also, gents, ladies, and gents. You got to groom all your stuff, all your business, all your business. All your business should be groomed. And guys, you should have a second razor, a second buzzer, electric buzzer that only touches your body and never touches your head. You should probably have three because one that actually touches spots that you never touch, but you want other people to touch. One for the rest of your body, and then one for your head. I mean, if you want to be a pro, you really want to pro it up. That's what you do. Um, Carlos, best way to get over losing your hair is to get jacked. That's the truth. Name one ugly jack dude with a shaved head. Shaved head, jack body, done. Panty dropping. Um, Zeke, I thought we were talking about the wives with the title of this episode, and that we did touch on that also. Ladies, we could have this conversation too. Shave it or grow it out. You know, all but 5 days a year, maybe you shave it. You keep it shaved, ladies, and you have the couple little bohemian times, free times. And I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm saying the guys have taken a poll, and most of the guys feel the same way. Marcin, what is your favorite restaurant and do you eat at Chipotle? They say they're going non-GMO. No, I don't eat at Chipotle. Even on a road trip, I likely wouldn't stop at Chipotle. If I did, I would look to get just like a salad without any of the meat, any of the rice. I wouldn't have any of that stuff. I wouldn't eat any of that stuff. Um, and probably wouldn't. I might go in and like look at the bar, the salad bar, the quality of food. I would look at like the gloves and the where people's hands are going. I love when you're in your restaurants and you see people like taking your order. Yeah, 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 blah 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 blah. Yeah, 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 and they do that stuff or they do this and rub their eyes. I'm a fucking germaphobe, man. I watch where their hands go. Do they pick up their phone, their dirty cell phone? Do they pick up their dirty cell phone and then just go back and like grab your food? When they give me my plate, is their thumb on my plate? When they pick up my cup, do they pick up my cup like this and put their dirty little fingers where my lips go? Like, some people I've actually seen some with like the thumb in and they put, cups on tables. That's if you're like in a roadhouse and you got some hot chicken Daisy Dukes just walking over with two grips of like 4 beers each and boom, she drops them down. You don't mind as much. I probably wouldn't drink the beer anyway. I wouldn't drink the beer anyway because I don't drink. Um, so to answer your question, I'm that dude. I'm like, I'm analyzing everything like a health inspector because shit, but I have experience in that realm. But also I'm a germaphobe, which exacerbates my focus. Um, and then I'm a health conscious human. I'm not looking to get E. coli or salmonella or bacteria or you know, neurovirus and all this other shit that you can easily get. Um, Favorite restaurant? I don't have my favorite restaurant is home for sure by far. My family makes, my wife and I, we make better food. Our meals taste better and we've been to every Las Vegas restaurant, every fancy restaurant, every fucking, $100 steak we've eaten out here in Las Vegas. Man, they won't hold a fucking dollar bill to us, to what we make, because we use the same quality or better meats. We have the proper equipment to cook, the flames and the ovens and the you know burners and all the shit, so we can do all that too, and we take the time to do it. So that's my favorite restaurant. I know that's kind of a boring answer, so but that's the truth. And sometimes that's what it's got to be. Zach, Uncle Mike, any tips on dating multiple girls at the same time? You got to let them all know. Let them all know up front that you're non-monogamous, you're just dating, you're just having a good time. Just having a good time right now. If that doesn't work for you, I get it completely. No worries. This is what I'm doing in this phase of life for the next 3 months or so. We might not even have sex. But you're a cool girl. I just it was fun. We fun hanging out. We'll go fucking ride bikes, get ice cream, go swimming or whatever. We have shared interests. It's just cool hanging out with you. But if it's physical or not, that's just a bonus. Shit, if that works out, great. That would be more of the attitude that I would take with it. But transparency, honesty, that's the best thing ever, because then you don't have to worry with the guilt of being an asshole. And if you are an asshole, and I know a lot of fucking assholes out there, they live with this almost debilitating guilt simply because they're hiding everything. Just be honest. And shit, watch how desirable you become to fucking all these girls. Holy shit, this motherfucker is honest. He's got his shit together. He's telling me like he's going to be dating other girls already, and I'm welcome to hang out with him. And will be a head trip, though it's not intentional. It'll be a head trip because you're actually doing what you should be doing, and you'll stand out, man. You'll stand out. The most important thing is being honest and being confident, being in complete control of yourself. That's it. There's a lot of other humans on this planet that you could, fraternize with. Um, you don't have to waste time lying and just kind of, living that crazy life. Nothing good will come of that. Roman Graham, what do you think of chicken thighs? I like to change it up from chicken breast every now and then, cook them in a crock pot until they fall off the bone. I'm in, bro. We do that too. We do that too. Couple times a month for sure. We do, chicken thighs or dark meat, like that dark meat, baby. Yeah, no big deal. No worries. We do trim the fat. We try and make sure they're nice, clean cuts. Julie, just thought you were talking about the beard at start too. Yeah, I figured. Um, Ragnar, I have a date next week. What do I have to eat to have clean breath? I have a date next week. What do I have to eat to have clean breath? Are you eating at dinner? Like, are you going out to dinner with her? What are you doing? That's a different thing. You don't want anything heavy greens. You got to be careful. Asparagus might be a good side. Broccoli will be bad. Spinach will be bad. You'll be green tooth, dude. So asparagus is probably good. That doesn't stick. Brussels sprouts are good. That doesn't stick. You might get a little flatulent with them Brussels sprouts. So asparagus is probably the best go-to. Um, that's just a whole green tea issue. As far as breath, I don't know, man. Halitosis. How good your breath normally? You might just be fucked for life. I'm just kidding. What's your thoughts on Max Holloway's mini stroke during his latest cut? I think it's terrifying. I think it perfectly highlights the need for qualified professionals to be overseeing and conducting nutrition and weight management. That's why we have a team of registered dietitians who do that, who ensure that, who are qualified and trained in what is known as medical nutrition therapy. That's why we at the Dolce Diet have registered dietitians on our staff as an integral part of what we do in preserving the health of our athletes. And that's not what we're seeing. Max Holloway was pulled off the last 2 consecutive cards during his weight cut and being deemed medically unfit to continue cutting weight, let alone fight. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Max Holloway is he's one of the greatest athletes on the planet. A UFC world champion, multi-time title defender, UFC world champion. Are you kidding me? This is a specimen of a human. What is going wrong behind the scenes? How much damage is being done? What is he enduring? What type of torture and sacrifice is he enduring to suffer such fate twice in a row? His last 2 fights. The first time, he was trying to make 155 and was pulled from the card, not even close to 155. The second time, he was trying to make 145, 10 pounds lighter than he was pulled off the card for trying to make a few months prior. What the fuck is going on here? That's my take on it. That's my take on it. It's a question. What the fuck is going on here? Why is that happening? How can that happen? How can that happen? What is being done behind the scenes? How poorly, how poorly is this being managed? Obviously, he's a young man with a family. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? This is a young man with a family suffering a mini stroke, major medical issues twice. You should be your healthiest leading into the most important athletic event of your life. You should be at your healthiest. Healthiest. That's how we would define success. Are they their healthiest they've ever been in the 48-hour lead up to the fight day? Not in the hospital. Jesus Christ. Zach, do you think Brendan Schaub and Dana should be the co-main of the Lesnar DC? You know what? Dana was supposed to fight Tito Ortiz, and that fight almost happened in a boxing match. I believe Dana has boxing skills. I've never seen him fight personally, but I've seen some of, I know his trainer, one of his trainers, Skip, who's insane. And Brendan Schaub, of course, is a fucking UFC heavyweight athlete, 11 fight veteran. I think he got to the finals of the Ultimate Fighter versus Roy Nelson. Schaub beat Mirko Cro Cop. Maybe those two dudes in a charity boxing match. Okay. I could see that. And I think they could see that. I don't know. They're both tough dudes. They're both tough dudes with respect. That'd be interesting. But for charity, of course, and to keep it fun. And I'm sure hugs afterwards, as it should be. Johan, subject change. I'm eating lots of vegetables and plenty of water, but sometimes wonder what I can do to get things moving more frequently. Powdered fiber. Yeah, so we take a psyllium husk. It's an all natural psyllium husk. Not any of this the pills, just real psyllium husk, right? That's our quote supplement. Real psyllium husk. Like a tablespoon or two a day or every couple days, a couple times per week. It seems to work really well for most people. And that's actually a part of our 3 weeks to shredded program. We have psyllium husk that floats in and out of your diet just to ensure digestive efficiency. Juit, I've been doing straight eights for the past week and a week and a half and see amazing results. Thank you for the free advice. Best in the business. I recommend you to everyone. Straight eights. That's right. I even forgot about that. I wrote that program. Shit, Juit, if you could post down below, where's that program? I remember it's my program. I know it's my program. Did I post it on YouTube? Did I talk about it? Did I write it down somewhere? Let me know where that program is, and I'd love to pull it up and share it again with everybody. It's fucking awesome. Awesome. You want to get fucking jacked and feel good like Juit's talking about? Juit, so let me know, man. Just post it where you saw it. Alex, I'm 28. Keep mine at 1. Still never completely shaved. Oh, your buzzer. Okay, keep it at the guard at 1. Good for you, man. Good for you. It's been doing it for years, even before the hair loss. Screw paying for haircuts when you can do it yourself. Exactly. Yeah, I got I had a $20 buzzer that lasted like 4 years. I mean, shit. Easy haircuts. Jesse and Alyssa, what's your workout split? It's every day I do something, but I've been doing a lot of stretching and mobility work, a lot of range of motion work, non-resisted range of motion work. With resistance, it's been about twice a week right now. And then usually it's more body weight centric with some kettlebells. I usually do always a floor lift, a deadlift or a row, barbell quite a bit. Like a bar. I usually do, let me back it up. I'll usually do 1 to 3 barbell floor movements per week, just rotated in, sometimes all in one session, sometimes spread over 2 or 3 sessions. I usually do 2 or 3 different kettlebell type of activities, kettlebell motions, more unilateral work. And I usually do, a few days worth of body weight conditioning, body weight work, including some mobility. I'm just cycling back into a chin up phase, which I was doing that quite a bit for a while and got pretty damn strong. I'm cycled out. So that's my current split. I'm in like a not a deload. I'm just in a maintenance phase right now. I'm working a little bit more on mobility. I hit some serious goals earlier in the summer following our 3 weeks to shredded program, which was insane. I hit all those goals, did everything I needed, and now I'm in like a recomp phase. I'm adding a little bit of muscle, but I'm allowing my body to kind of rest and relax. And I'm about to hit it and go hard to finish summer, and that's important. A lot of people, they go hard to start summer and then they turn into a fat shit. That's what I did a podcast on the 7 year itch or the 7 month itch. The 7 month itch, man, everybody hits July 4th weekend, they party because they've earned it. They worked hard. They got that tight little body. Boom, they're shaking their ass, drinking beers, eating wings, whatever. And then it's a 3 day weekend, and then they get back into the rat race and they look like shit, they feel like shit, they miss a workout, they eat a little bad because it's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's not nearly what it was, before they started the program, and they just hit that skid in July. That's what I call the 7 month itch. And once they get to August, they slide through July, they get to August, they're like, well, fuck it. Summer's over. Winter's here. It's sweater season. It's jacket season. It's scarf season. It's bulk up season, right? September's here. Bulk up season. That's a mentality. We see it. I talk to people every day. Every day. I talk to humans, not just you guys, you real life humans. I talk to real life humans face to face. And we talk about this stuff. And it's obvious. That's the psychology of it. And you guys go through it right now, which is why I talk about it and bring awareness to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get fucking jacked and fucking shredded for Labor Day weekend. I'm gonna get fucking jacked, fucking yoked, fucking awesome. When everybody else got their little fat flabby body because they blew it in July and slid through the Labor Day, I'm gonna be the fucking god walking around the planet. And you can be too. You should be too. You must be too. Why wouldn't you be too? Every day you should be getting more fit, more healthy, feel better, like perform better. Life gets better. Why not? Why are you sliding into just that big tub of shit that you were last year? Don't do that. So I'm going to keep reminding you, hopefully motivate you, allow you access to the dolcediet.com so you can join our 4 week or 12 week online diet and exercise program. If you need the roadmap, we have it built for you. We'll build it for you with you. Um, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna get fucking. That's my training split. I'm gearing up right now to get crazy in about a week or so. And by crazy, I just mean back to written, focused training goals. Expectations when it comes to nutrition. More. I'll likely do 3 weeks to shred it again. Try and drop about 20 pounds between now and Labor Day, and see if I can get those 20 pounds I lose tighter and more muscular than when I did it last time, 2 months or so ago now. So that's my training goals. Have you considered changing the hair color? Is there an age I should just let Father Time take over? And you can't fight Father Time, man. Can't fight Mother Nature. Just go with it. Go with it. Go with it. Go with it. Be you, man. Dude, life is better. Life is better when you embrace your sexy. Let me tell you. Jesus, since I changed my diet, I have been feeling great hair, even looks healthier. That is because you have hair. Very, 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 very normal. That was one of the biggest things Ronda Rousey said when we first started working with her back in 2014 or so. She was following a time restricted diet. Calories were eating quite a bit of calories, actually. She wasn't starving. She was just on a time restricted program, not some of the food groups that I would certainly use, a weird paleo keto hybrid. Started working with us, and we started feeding her 6 times a day, just the Dolce diet. Boom, straight to it, straight into it, straight into the core of the program. Immediately she started to feel better. She started to look better. Her weight started to drop after being at a plateau for months. She was in training camp. That's why she finally reached out to us. Her weight just wasn't shifting. And within, every report I had, every update, every consult, every phone call, every check-in was she was feeling better, and her hair is getting brighter and fuller, and her eyes, and she had a cut on her knuckle that completely healed after being there just for months. It was there for months. It was there. Everything got better. And she's spoken about this openly and publicly, which is awesome. I appreciate it. And it's easy to research. That part of it, and that's what we do. It's not just about getting on weight and getting across the finish line. It's about increasing the health of the human that we work with. Seth, also post workout, what do you think? A blend of blueberries, a whey isolate, and coconut water. Love it. That's one of the smoothies we use on Three Weeks to Shred It. Excuse me. Hey, coach, have you ever had the chance to meet Rich Piana in person or to hear the feedback from someone who did? I haven't, but my buddy Jerry Ward has. Jerry Ward's a big YouTuber, fitness YouTuber. Jerry Ward was friends with Rich and has some really great things to say. I never met him, had a chance to meet him. Thanks in advance. Mr. Hanky says, love catching these live streams for sure. How do I deal with loose skin? My skin is very saggy, although I see definition, arm, shoulder, and back. Torso saggy and stretchy. We say stuff the t-shirt. Start building muscle, motherfucker. Right? Skin's a little saggy, and it'll keep it getting better. It'll improve. The elasticity will improve in time, but get jacked underneath. Fill out that t-shirt, man. Build muscle, build lean muscle tissue inside there, lean muscle inside there. So you start to push back out. You're growing. The skin's a little saggy. I get it. Fill up the muscles, grow the fucking muscles, get bigger, get big, thick back, chest, trap, delt, pec, arms. Fill that shit out. It changes everything. And you don't have to put on 20 pounds. 4 pounds of lean muscle tissue is a lot. Viewing, Dolce, I agree fully, Mike. Home cooked meals are much better nutrition wise and calories. With your 3 weeks to shredded diet, eliminating sugar, I literally hate the taste of any sugar now. That's exactly what it is. 3 weeks to shredded is the most successful healthy weight loss program ever devised, as proven by the world's greatest athletes with a 100% success ratio. Come on now. Of course, it's fucking amazing. It's awesome. It works 100% of the time with the world's greatest athletes for over 20 years. How sweet is that? And you're viewing, you're hitting the nail on the head. That's what it does. But it's we always say it is the most successful healthy weight loss program, because if it's not healthy, what's the fucking point? If you can do it, and 3 weeks to shredded allows you to lose more weight in a more healthy manner than any of the exclusionary fad bullshit systems out there. So if nothing else, you'll lose more weight on ours than theirs. And on ours, you'll feel better. What's the what's the problem? You'll have much greater success with ours than theirs. Why would you eat? So like, oh, I lose 10 pounds on theirs, and I felt like shit. You lose 21 on ours, and you feel fucking awesome. So that's why we do what we do. Christian. Oh man, there's a lot of questions here. Holy shit. Just zoom to the bottom. Healthy pancake recipe, the Faraz mentioned, since your original contained Dolce Whey, which isn't available. Yeah, we have a bunch of different pancake recipes. We do have a cookbook, the Living Lean Cookbook, Volume 2. It's amazing. There's over 200. I think there's over 250, but over 200 for sure recipes in the Living Lean Cookbook, Volume 2. It's fucking awesome. And that's what I would suggest. I can't just sit here and rip off recipes off the top of my head. Living Lean Cookbook Volume 2. You can download it on your Kindle or your iTunes, like as an ebook. It's on Amazon. You can dolcedietshop.com it. But it's fucking awesome to have in your kitchen. It's so just like you're hungry, boom, 200 fucking amazing recipes. Sloppy Joes, you like Sloppy Joes? We call them slightly sloppy Mikes. Meatloaf is in there, different mashed potatoes recipes, potatoes, burritos, fajitas, chilies, pastas, sandwiches, BLTs, scrambles and omelets, all sorts of amazing fucking smoothies, desserts, amazing recipes in there. We reverse engineer. I don't do enough promotion or media on this. We reverse engineers your favorite recipes so they taste absolutely amazing, and it furthers your health and fitness and weight loss goals. We make a couple changes here, a couple tweaks there. That's what we're talking about. That's the Living Lean Cookbook Volume 2. You guys should have it. Everybody should have it. It's fucking awesome. But if you're a member at thedolcediet.com, or members actually at thedolcediet.com, the 4-week and the 12-week online diet and exercise program inside our resource section at thedolcediet.com for our members, you have access to all of the recipes, 200 plus recipes, plus 200 additional exercises, video tutorials of, maybe 7 to 30 seconds of exercise demos. Inside the portal. So you have all the recipes in there too. So I'm saying if you're already a member at thedolcediet.com, you don't need to go out and buy the cookbook. But if you're not a member, then you probably need to check out the cookbook. Viewing. My favorite is peanut butter and protein powdered cookies, but I guess you can make it into a batter pancake as well. True. Zach, going to Disney Park to have my earned meal, which will be a pina colada out of a pineapple. Good for you. Zach, down to 8% on the 12-week Dolce Diet plan. Zach is following the 12-week Living Lean and 3 weeks to Shredded bundle at thedolcediet.com. That's awesome to hear. He's now down to 8% body fat. Zach has been coming on to our YouTube channel for the last few weeks, which is awesome, as a member of the community, detailing his progress the entire time. Appreciate you, Zach. Right on, man. Keep crushing it, bro. What's your overall goal? Um, Ragnar, which UFC fighter do you enjoy watching the most lately? Mirsad Bektik, man. Mirsad Bektik is the most exciting fighter in the UFC, the most devastating fighter in the UFC, the most talented fighter in the UFC. Mirsad Bektik will be the most successful fighter in UFC history. Mirsad Bektik will win the UFC featherweight title and then likely move up to the lightweight division a few years down the road and win the lightweight title. He might even move up to welterweight before he retires. That is my prediction of Mirsad Bektik. Mirsad Bektik is a George St. Pierre athletic specimen with the violent tendencies of a Robbie Lawler. Put that together. That's Mirsad Bektik. It's scary, and he's only 26 right now. So by far, every time he fights, it's a new version of him. So he's by far my favorite to watch. What are your home gym equipment essentials? Thanks, man. Keep it up. First, it's just solid ground. Solid ground, man. Come on in. Come on. Watch what I can do to your body in 6 minutes with nothing else. No implements, no resistance, no bands, shit, no sneakers, no Fitbits, nothing. Just you on solid, flat, safe ground. That's step one, man. You build from there. Can you do 100 bodyweight squats, 100 push-ups, and 15 dead hang chin-ups? If you can't do that, you don't need weight. You don't need resistance. 100 nonstop body weight squats, 100 nonstop full nose and nipple to floor. That's the proper push up. Your nose and nipples touch the floor. Proper push up. Nose, nipples, and hips, I should say, touch the floor, or thighs, because I got big thighs. And 15, I used to say 20, but I'll give you a little leeway because some people have different leverage issues. So I'll say 15 dead hang chin ups. Can't do that. No need. No need. But my home gym essentials, a barbell, maybe a couple kettlebells. For starters, if I can get a rack with a chin up bar, done. I mean, that's probably a rack with a chin up bar will be, I can argue back and forth what's most important, because you can do a lot of things: a rack, a chin up bar, a barbell, a couple plates, a couple kettlebells on the side. That's probably the way I would go, and that's the way I did go. Now I have the benefit of having my own facility, which is amazing. So every piece of equipment out there was handpicked by myself, and I have everything I want. I have, and I have nothing I don't need. And I bought a few pieces of equipment, put in here, realized in 3 months it hasn't been used. Done. I haven't been used by myself more than a couple times just to change it up. Nope. So less is more for sure. Sev, Max needs to call you. It sucks to see such a good dude get opportunities ruined like that. I agree, man. It's scary stuff. Frank, hey, Mike, any pro tips to lose the last Mohegan? Lower body fat and exercising 5 times a week. What's up? Frank, go to thedolcediet.com and join that 4-week, 3 weeks to shredded program. That's my strongest suggestion, because essentially I'm building you. My team and I are building you your perfect program. That's what thedolcediet.com is. We have a 4-week and a 12-week program. The 12-week program includes the 4-week program, but the 4 weeks of 3 weeks to shredded, it is my team and I building the criteria for your specific program. And what we did, we built a comprehensive algorithm. So when you put in all of your personal information, your exact program is built out specifically for you, personalized to you, down to the gram, down to the teaspoon, down to the ounce. Every ingredient is personalized for you on our system. Plus exercise program. That's one of the beauties of it. So you asked me what's the best way to get rid of that lower belly fat. Go to thedolcediet.com right now, and I'll walk you through, proverbially, kind of. I'll walk you through the system the 21-day system, you get a bonus week for transition in or transition out to hold your peak at the end. That's my strong suggestion to you. Outside of that, I'd say, well, you have to tighten up your diet, you have to look into your exercise, and you have to be sleeping 7.5 to 9 hours per night, eliminating external stress. But we at the DolceDiet.com, we have most of that already built and planned for you. Viewing, what are your thoughts on Uriah Hall, who had a mild heart attack? Do you think it's diet related or genetic disease? I would say all of the above, but I don't know for sure, so it would be ill-advised of me to truly comment deeply. I just know what Uriah said, that he had a mild heart attack. I don't know what a mild heart attack is. It's like I freeze a little bit because if I'm just podcasting right now, and I apologize to my podcast audience who's listening. I don't know if you guys mind. I don't think you guys do mind that I YouTube and podcast record at the same time. So those of you on YouTube listening, just know that this whole episode will be available on iTunes or Google Play or Spotify as the Mike Dolce Show podcast. I also podcast in the dark, which means without the YouTube live going. So there's many episodes. It's just myself and the podcast audience hanging out together. So when I am YouTubing, because the camera's in my face and you guys are speaking with me, sometimes I reserve myself because I'm sitting in mixed company. When I podcast, it's just me. What does that mean? That means I don't have the dark, dirty humor that I usually have on the podcast. I don't rant as much and get so worked up and crazy because the YouTube audience keeps me a little calmer because I see your questions constantly flashing. So I was saying, so viewing asks, what are your thoughts on Uriah Hall, who had a mild heart attack? Do you think it's diet related or genetic disease? I say it's probably a combination of cofactors, all of the above, but I don't know what a mild heart attack is. Like that's like saying you mildly sucked a dick. No, you sucked a dick. You don't have a mild heart attack. You had a fucking heart attack, man. Like there's no mild to that. It is what it is, plain and simple. If that's the case, well, dude, what's going on here? What the hell is going on here? What's going on here? And then he just fought. What the fuck? Like, what the hell? So is it not true, or is it like just not being addressed? Seth says Shab would strangle Dana in well under a minute, but boxing only. Boxing rules only. Boxing rules only. Only boxing. Ahmed, have you heard Till will be the one fighting Woodley, not Colby, as he is out? I didn't hear that. Is Colby hurt? What happened? Till. All right. You just mentioned it real quick in one of your videos, not sure which one. Yeah, you're right, Juliet. I thought so. So I'm glad that you got to listen to these videos, guys and girls. I gave Juliet a bomb, a knowledge bomb, a great program in the middle of one of my videos, answering this question most likely. So the best that you can listen to this information, gold is always dropped for sure. Gold is dropped during these times for free. And if you like what I'm talking about, if you appreciate the free time that I give you, answer everybody's questions, just give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up so I know you're out there. I appreciate that. So YouTube actually knows that you care about what we're talking about, and hopefully they boost us because we are trying to increase our overall audience, can increase subscribers. I would love to have 100,000 subscribers to this channel by the end of the year, but I can't do that. There's only so many amino acid chains I can discuss and boob jokes I can tell. So it has to be up to you guys to share this content. So all I say is if we put out good content or a good video or there's a good something that I say, we'll just try and share that, direct people back, and maybe something will be usable to them. But I appreciate the thumbs up for those of you who care. And then also subscribe to the channel and click on notifications so you do know when we go live. You should reach out to Till and help him cut weight. Fuck no. Ha! Ha! Sorry. Not to laugh at you, but fuck no, I have no desire. We have no desire. Now, athletes can certainly call us and consult with us, but if you think Uncle Mike is leaving his beautiful home and his beautiful family and his amazing facility to go and run around the fucking locker rooms in some bullshit hotels around the world for pennies, and then to deal with just such unprofessional, not saying Till's unprofessional, but many in the fight game, unprofessional individuals, swarmy, slimy, yuck, gross. So I'm going to go and lose money for that exchange? No. I like waking up when my daughters get up in the morning and playing until 11 a.m. by the pool with them and grabbing a coffee when I decide to come in to work, sitting here and speaking with you guys, meeting with awesome people in the community that have consulting is really what we do. Consulting with people from my beautiful offices. Um, you know, go and grab lunch when I want, where I want, with who I want. You know, no, no. So no. Ha! That hopefully that explains it. So no. I mean, you could see, would you? To lose money? Whew, the fuck out of here. Um, God, there's so many questions. Let me try. I'm going to try and run through these questions now because I want to answer everybody's, but it's I've been on for 45 minutes and that's a long time. I gotta jump off because there's more work to do. Jason, when I get my green tea, they have different kinds of green tea or more with different flavors. What do you recommend? Just straight fresh brewed green tea, done deal. Get it hot and then throw ice on top of it. None of those concoctions. Zach, trying to get the woman at work to get on your program, but instead they just laugh and tell me I'm weird for not eating out of vending machines. Um, yeah, we'll just no worries. Just keep getting fucking sexy. And then they're going to be wondering why you're not eating something else out. You know what I'm saying? They're going to think you're weird for not wanting to eat that out. But you're going to be the one who's just rocking it. You know, so just do you, man. Do you can't change people. Can't change people. Lord knows I've tried. Jewy, gotta go. I'll post comments as well. I appreciate that. Feel free to post comments, of course, everybody. Little pun. On day 19 of 3 weeks to shredded and down 20 pounds, Mike, I injured my ankle during practice. Bummed that I could have lost at least a few more pounds. All good, though. Love the Genius program. Ain't that funny? Little Pun is down 20 pounds in 19 days and has 2 more days to go on our 3 weeks to shredded program and is mad because he didn't lose more because the expectations of 3 weeks to shredded are so high. Those who follow 3 weeks to shredded feel the amazing progress of the system. You feel better, you look better, you perform better. Your weight starts dropping off. You get more muscular and stronger. Holy shit, this is awesome. Eating more food than you ever thought you could on a quote diet program, which is why we say the Dolce diet is not a diet, it is a lifestyle. And Little Pun crushing it. 20 pounds down on in 19 days on 3 weeks to shred it at thedolcediet.com, 4 week or 12 week online personalized healthy diet and exercise program focused on weight loss in 3 weeks to shredded, focused on body recomposition with Living Lean, where we start to build real fucking rugged, shapely, strong, sexy muscle while continuing to melt that body fat, slim that waistline, tighten up, scrape out. I like that term. I heard Matt Porter use it. Want to get you scraped out, man, scraped out. That's what the Living Lean program does. So good for you, Lil Pun. You guys can go to thedolcediet.com if you want the same program, if you want the same action, the same, relative results. It's there for you. Frank Nash, this is good stuff. Thank you for your time. Happy to be here. Jesse and Alyssa, heck yeah, you motivated me. Thank you. It's Jesse. Jesse, I appreciate it, my friend. Good to see you, my brother. Jason, having an Americano right now. Double espresso, my friend. Salute. Love it. G2, is it possible to get strength gains on 3 weeks of shredded, or is it just fat loss? Great question, G2. No, it is possible, and it's expected. I expect you to get strength gains on 3 weeks of shredded. Why? 3 weeks of shredded was designed. It was designed to get world-class athletes on weight prior to competition. What does that mean? That means they have to be the lightest they could possibly be, and 24 hours later, they have to compete at the highest possible potential of their ability. We cannot break you down. We must get you better. We must get you stronger. You must be able to endure the final 3 weeks of training camp where it gets harder and harder and harder and harder all the way until the last week or so, the deload week. Hopefully, many teams don't, but we do, of course. 5 days to recover, repair, and then boom, go and kick ass at the lightest you've ever been. The goal, the expectation is, yes, you should be gaining strength. You should be increasing performance. You should be your power to kilogram ratio should dramatically shift. You should be better, stronger all the way around, but you should also be healthier. That's the goal of 3 weeks of shredded, is to allow you to be a healthy human, a healthy athlete. Once you're healthy, you can do anything. A healthy human body is unstoppable. That's what 3 weeks to shredded does. And that's why we're so successful. That's why we have a 100% success ratio with the world's greatest athletes for over 20 years. And all of this is easy to research. It's all factual. That's why I say it every day, because it's fucking true. And nobody else can say that. 3 weeks to Shredded did that. And it's available for you guys. For everybody right now can go to the dolcediet.com and have the same access to the same intellectual properties, the same programs, the same foundation as it applies to you in your specific life. Because you put in your background information and what your goals are and what your training history is and what your job is. You give that information to the system, and the system creates the perfect program for you based upon this IP. That's what we've done. We're a team of scientists. We have health scientists and web scientists all working together for 18 months to build this. Now we're at month 36. So we've had it in market for 18 months after the 18-month build, and we've made it better and better and better and better to the point it's fucking amazing right now. Now we're just focused on the small little square button or round button inside the website, which is constantly being updated. We have a new app coming, which is for free for all members of the site. New app for you guys. It's fucking awesome. This is all at thedolcediet.com, and it's to allow you to get in the best shape of your life and continue to live it. That's all it is. If you need it, if you don't know what to eat, if you don't know how to train, if the program you've been using isn't working, if you're not getting the goals you want to get, if you don't feel good while getting to your goals, go to thedolcediet.com and give it a try. 100% successful with the world's greatest athletes over a 20-year career, and these people can hire whoever the fuck they want, right? Why do they keep coming back to our system, and why is it so successful? It's because it's so successful. G2 Gaming, can we substitute meals on 3 weeks of Shredded? Nope, it's 21 days. 21 days. Why would you? If I said, here are the 21 winning lottery numbers, and you said, okay, well, I'm going to change 4 of them. Why would you do that? So up to you, but I'm going to say no. Viewing, what would you say is better training method to strengthen my leg? I have 2 intramedullary rods with 10 screws like Anderson Silva. That's outside of my scope, so I wouldn't be able to give you that information because I certainly don't know. What you want to do, make sure you're working under a doctor's care. Work with a hands-on practitioner. Best training method, you should be working with a physical therapist under the supervision of your doctor. Make sure you're getting the best quality of care, and then build out from there. But if you were here inside of our facility where our coaches and myself, where we could evaluate you, run you through different screenings, then I could give more information. But I've had enough injuries, and I've worked with enough athletes who have been injured to understand that it's a very complex process. I mean, just pronation of your foot can be a tremendous hindrance or assistance. Sorry. Stefan, any tips to get up to the 100 straight push-ups with only body weight? One at a time, my friend. One at a time. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Kung Fu. What's up, Kung Fu? Abdul, hello. I have just joined. Welcome, Abdul. Thank you. We appreciate you being here. Hopefully, I can give you some usable information, and feel free to ask any questions. Here to help. Gino, hello, Mike. My wife lost 26 pounds on the 12-week Dolce diet program, but now she seems to have plateaued. Do you suggest she goes with 3 weeks to Shredded to drop more weight? Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, Gene. That is awesome. Gene's wife lost 26 pounds on our 12-week program at thedolcediet.com. How fucking awesome is this? And now she wants to keep the progress going. So, Gene, yes, switch over to the 3 weeks to Shredded program. You can send an email to support@thedolcediet.com or click the contact us link inside your dashboard and talk to the team. They can help you get that set up. I want to make sure you keep all of her original information, right? Because she has 12 weeks of progress data that's also stored inside the system for you guys inside your dashboard, so you can see your progress and track your progress inside the dolcediet.com in your membership package. We have an avatar system. It's a predictive avatar of what you look like day one, height, weight measurement. It's like a blue man outline silhouette of you down to the millimeter. And every time you update it every week, it changes. So you see where you started and then where you are each week. It's pretty fucking awesome. So Gino, good for you. Good for your wife. I'm proud of you guys. Kung Fu Platypus, do you have any tips on how to boost appetite? I'm 5'4" and weigh 98 pounds, and I'm really struggling to eat more food. Thank you. you might want to talk to a doctor. I would suggest you speak with a doctor. That's always important. Get a complete wellness checkup. Make sure everything is running as it should. I would assume that it is. Why wouldn't it? Sounds like, 5'4", 98 pounds. That's certainly within realm of being a healthy person. But you're saying you're having some digestion issues. So I would talk to a doctor, be under a doctor's supervision, and then let's start to find foods that work for you. But also, we would need a deeper consultation, and maybe this is something you'd want to do is you want to have a 30-minute consultation with one of our dietitians who could drill down deeper into this with you, because I would need more background, more information, need to know more about your life to really identify. Likely it's not just one food. You're not eating the wrong food, or you're not eating enough of the right food. It's usually not that. There's usually, quite a few cofactors. So you can go to dolcedietshop.com, and you can just click on the consultation tab, and you can join up and get a 30-minute one-on-one consultation. Likely you'll work with our lead dietitian, who handles a lot of the digestive issues, Miss Meg 40, MSRD LRD. Meg is amazing. That would be my strong suggestion, and that would be better for you than just getting general information from a bobblehead on social media. I think my job is to try and give you guys the most actionable information, what's best for you, and I believe that would be best for you. Zach, how often should I go heavy versus going light? I work out for superficial reasons and to look good at the pool. There's a happy medium. I mean, heavy is all relative. You can have a heavy 12 rep set. You can have a heavy 1 rep set. So you should all exercise should be challenging within reason. Think about that RPE, rate of perceived exertion. Your RPE should probably be somewhere, between 6 and 8 on average. That would be the way. Seth, even just boxing rules, I still pick Shab. Dude does 225-pound Turkish get-ups. Yeah, man, Shab's a beast. Of course, he's a beast. He's a UFC heavyweight. He's a beast. But if they're two men, if they got they think it would be good. I even forget how this. I think this was a question, right? One of your questions. If they thought it would be good for charity, fun to do, and they're feeling a little froggy and want to punch each other in the face, I got no problem with dudes agreeing to punch each other in the face and then shaking hands and hugging it out afterwards. I think that's a good way to resolve a lot of issues, um, as long as both parties agree and have the same mentality. And I know a lot of people, a lot of dudes who have that mentality, man. Just get after it for 5 minutes and then problem solved typically. You know, I'm at Colby doesn't want to fight until November, and UFC wants to fight by September. Hence, Till will step in. Check Till's Twitter. Okay, interesting. Jason, gotta go. I will finish listening to this tonight. Have a good night later, Jason. Johan, thank you for your time today. We are so blessed. I appreciate that, Johan. Thank you. And viewing, thank you for the information. Which I was from the same country, would train at your facility in a heartbeat. I am mainly trying to get my flexibility back and my power. If you're ever in Las Vegas, come on by, everybody. Everybody, if you're ever in Las Vegas, swing on by. Just shoot an email to support@thedolcediet.com. Let us know that you're coming in. Because we do run a tight schedule here. But outside of that, come in, swing by, have fun. YouTube friends, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here. 11 o'clock, Monday through Friday, Pacific Standard Time. That is the goal. I try and always be on here ranting about some sort of topic, a usable takeaway. Today, it was shave that head. Shave that head, dude. Shave that head. Shave the head, dude. Ladies, too, consider, shaving, too. Until next time, YouTube guys, later. Boom. And I've got my podcast friends, my podcast community.